Hey guys, today I want to talk about Fortnite, more specifically my opinion surrounding the game right now and what I actually think about it. Now I've made it pretty clear before that I do not like Fortnite, but going back onto the game, especially after the latest update that came out, especially for consoles, I kinda had a bit of a different opinion on the game. Now I'm not saying that I like the game, I'm not saying that my opinion is completely changed, holy shit this game's fucking amazing now, no, it's nowhere near that. I still think the game's boring, I still don't personally like the game, I don't think it's a bad game, but I just personally don't enjoy it that much. But I gotta say, going back onto the game after this newest update, it was definitely an interesting experience to say the least. Now one of the biggest features of this update, at least for consoles, it changes the FPS up to 60. Now I'm not exactly too sure what it was before, if it was 30 or anything. I always thought Fortnite was a pretty buttery smooth game. Like I always thought it ran at 60 just because it felt so smooth, but especially coming in from the new update here, I can really notice a drastic difference. Going from 30 to 60 is one of the most drastic changes ever. Now of course if you're going from like 15 frames or 10 frames to 30, yeah, you could maybe say or argue that's more drastic, but definitely going from 30 to 60, you can really notice a difference, and this game feels buttery smooth right now, like really buttery smooth. It feels so fucking smooth. I don't know why they didn't have the game at 60 whenever the game first came out. They did not make sure it was optimized to run at 60. Like it's clear that the game can run at 60, like the Xbox and PlayStation 4 here has no problem running the game at 60, we can see that, but I don't know, maybe they just didn't have the money to make it run at 60, I'm not too sure, but overall the game does run pretty smooth now, even smoother than it did before, which is pretty nice. Now one question that I have, did they add a day and night cycle into the game? I'm really not too sure if that was there before, maybe I'm just blindly stupid and didn't notice that it was there before, but now playing the game I've noticed that there's different times during the day. There's sunrise, sunset, nighttime, daytime, there's different times during the day, and it's really brought a different atmosphere to the game. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a day and night cycle before, because I remember playing the game and it was always just this bland, it wasn't necessarily bland, but it was always just bright outside. Coming in with the new additions of like the sunrise and sunset especially, it changes up the game dramatically within its colors and its looks, and it looks fucking beautiful when the sun is setting or rising. I think it looks so cool. Pretty much at any game, the best time of the day to look at anything is sunset and sunrise. It just looks so beautiful. The colors are so bright, they like pop, and Fortnite really does this. It definitely brings a weird atmosphere to the sky whenever it does get this time of day. I'm not too sure, as I said, if there was a day and night cycle in the game before. I imagine there wasn't, because after playing with this, I've definitely noticed a pretty big difference within the color change and different things like that with different times of day, of course, and of course the sky changing color. But yeah, as I said, coming back to the game, my opinion on it kind of changed. Now, it didn't necessarily, as I said, change to the point where I like the game now, but playing the game, it definitely felt kind of fun. I gotta say, I'm not saying it was the most fun experience that I've ever had playing a game, definitely not, but it definitely was more fun than I usually do have. Generally, I don't really play this game a whole lot, and going on to it solo here, I kind of just went on to the game looking gameplay, and I always wanted to go back and back every time I died at the start. I kind of just jumped out straight away, trying to jump straight into the action, try to get some action-packed gameplay, which I don't even know if I have enough gameplay to throw on the background of this video. I might have to go get some more if I don't have enough, but yeah, I just kind of jumped straight into the map, and I had quite a bit of fun because I was dying and then I just wanted to jump straight back into it. I was like, not only do I need to get back into the game to get gameplay, I also want to get back into the game to kick these motherfuckers' ass and show who's boss here. And that's kind of the feeling that I was going with, that I wanted to prove that I can survive a bit longer than 5 seconds. And like I mentioned in my video explaining why people like Fortnite, I said I think people like Fortnite is because the thrill of trying to survive, and that's kind of the scenario that came in here. I've never been a big person that likes that kind of thrill and likes the, oh shit, am I gonna die moments, because whenever I do die, I get pretty fucking pissed, and I don't like that feeling. And that's kind of the scenario that was happening here whenever I was playing. But it kind of brung in a bit of a fun factor to the game as well, and I can definitely see why people like this game, or why it definitely has a bit of an addictive nature to it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in today's video. I kind of just wanted to run down how I'm feeling about Fortnite at the moment. It's not the greatest game, it's certainly not the best, but I definitely don't think it's the worst game either. I think it's a pretty fun game if you're the type of player that likes this type of shit, but personally, I don't know, I'm just not. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Peace out.